Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa 1-2 Reload. And this is exactly what happened.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Actually, the sword is the part of her plan that was
The killer
really
went
stupid.
after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
There we go.
It
One
would
final
appear
thing
that
to do.
Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
Well, that's just guessing there, but that's a good little extra bit to add into the case.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. We get a little visual aid for this one. Sometimes, during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. I like that one. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with a rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. So it's a rhythm game, basically. Press the X button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the triangle button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, here we
When
go.
the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use to take apart the
I
doorknob?
refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Yep, there's one final piece of evidence that proves that he was the one that did it. Here we go, let's see if I can get this.
Where's your proof?
X, X,
You kidding
X,
me?
X,
Not a
X,
chance.
X, X. As soon as you see that, press triangle. X, X, X,
You
X,
lie.
X, 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 X,
Shut
X,
up.
X,
Where's your
triangle,
proof?
X, 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 X,
kidding me?
X, X, X,
Not a
X,
chance.
X, X, triangle, X, X,
You
X,
lie.
X, 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 X,
Where's
X,
your
X, X, X,
You kidding
X,
me?
triangle, X,
Not a
X,
chance.
X, X,
It
X,
wasn't me.
X, 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 X,
Stupid.
X, X, X,
You
X,
lie.
X, triangle, X, X, please be over soon.
Shut
X,
up.
X,
Where's your
X,
proof?
X, 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 X,
kidding
triangle.
me?
Yes, sorry, did it. Whew, boy.
Where's your proof?
Without evidence, it's all bullcrap. It's bullcrap, and I refuse to acknowledge it. This should prove it. The toolkit. Whew, boy. All right, we did it.
Screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Just to quickly interject myself again, the melodious voice ability that we got from Sayaka, that made that bullet time battle a lot easier. It's a little confusing as to how it works, but essentially press the X button in time, like as you see the cursor moving over and into the right place. And then when you see the statement start to flash, press triangle also to help to give you a bit of like a heads up on it. When I do that, I'm not looking at anything except for the circle being placed over the smaller circle. So the concentric circle, like moving over the full stop kind of circle, that's all I'm looking at. And then if I see out of the corner of my eye the statement start to flash, the next one I'll press triangle. That's how I'll do that. I'm not sure if you take damage in that, if it avoids the trophy for not taking damage for the entire thing. If it does, obviously that's a little unfortunate. I think you can save during the thing. Let me just... Yeah, you can save during the thing, so it might, save before that and then you can do it. But yeah, let's keep going. The screws on the bathroom doorknob are
I
removed.
wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah.
A
Pretty
screwdriver,
sure the
right?
toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
I'm sorry, Kyoko.
Stupid.
Look at this animation, man.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Alright, let's see how we did. I don't know why I lose points sometimes. Okay, so I lost 3 points overall. And you get mono coins for based on how well you do. So let's see. Okay, 99. The best you can get is 100. I don't know what I did wrong necessarily. You can kind of go over and you can go, okay, like number 4. So it was like, you know, phase 4. What did I get wrong? So, oh, it was probably because I let some of them finish as well. That's probably something. Like, remember I let one of them finish all the way. I don't think I missed, but yeah.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Alright, you must acquit. That's good.
Just to remind you
What's a
all,
mistrial? That's good.
make triple sure you vote for
And
someone.
not from concentrate.
You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Alright, so not from concentrate is for getting through the whole thing without using the concentrate skill. You must acquit. Oh. Give me a second while I look this up. Because, yeah, it's probably better that I could leave a note, but it's probably better if I actually just, like, say what they are. So let's see. You must acquit, yeah, clear to class trial without taking any damage, and then clear to class trial without having to retry a single time is what's a mistrial. So retry is basically if you do poorly enough that you run out of like the influence or hearts, you'll just be given the option to retry and it'll refill all your hearts. So that's what it is. All right. Make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for voting. Punished for something so minor, right?
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Alright. So you get this cutscene every time you like find someone guilty, so it does it by itself. Leon Kuwata. Boom. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why.
So that's why I kill her
None
first.
of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like
I was
this.
just unlucky.
That's all. No, okay.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends, To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. Yep, so the unassuming Sayaka was actually incredibly cunning. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning, she was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that, all of it, everything, it's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
That's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it. Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Punishment?
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. Swat? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
Chills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey,
No more begging,
on
no more
now.
excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Oh yeah, fair warning, this scene is pretty intense. think that said the 1,000 blow. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, F you. Why the F are you doing all this evil crap to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of crap. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Hoo-hoo, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. Wait, we're to blame because we can't cut free? Okay. Whatever you say, Monokuma. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Alright, we're almost there. I think this episode's probably going to go for 30 minutes. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more, but anyway. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you, that's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So,
The fact that she used her last ounce of strength to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
what?
Huh? Ah, she didn't even have to say huh. No, you don't need this. You don't need any of this. Just say I'm psychic and end it there. It would... Oh my god, it is so well done. But they had to add this part in. Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. Ah, man, that's... I so wish that all he said was I'm psychic and it just went to black straight away. But it was still good, but it could have been better. Ah, how brilliant is that? They hit you and they hit you and they hit you and they hit you over the head with everything. You know, everything that you go through. It's like, it's to do with Sayaka and she's psychic and somehow she knows what you're thinking and all this kind of stuff. By the way, I got a 99, whatchamacallits, 99 monocoins for that, which is why I'm on 119. So, because I got one down. Okay, we're going to stop there. I'm going to save there and we'll continue from this point next time. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 16 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa 1-2 Reload. My name is Ultima456. You're the Ultimates. And I'll see you next time.